What's good, guys? Prince Sports here. And I want to tell you this much. Here's what I think about the Sacramento Queens. I think they cowards. I think they a bunch of bitch ass niggas. I think they are non-respectful. I don't like the way they walk. I don't like the way they talk. I don't like they swag. I think they a bunch of herbs. I think they a bunch of losers. And you know what? It felt good to see the Golden State Warriors give them an ass whipping because I had the Warriors beating them in this series period for the sole fact that they disrespected the Warriors. You thought the Warriors was an older team that you could just run through them, like you could sweep them, that it'd be easy to beat them. Let me tell you something about the Golden State Warriors. They 4-time NBA champions. All right? They beat LeBron more times than LeBron beat him. They've been through wars. They beat Kevin Durant. They beat some of the best basketball players of this generation. They one of the best organized teams in NBA franchise history for this modern day basketball. They build themselves from the ground up. All right? No no acquiring players from other teams. They built themselves through the draft, through hard work and determination. And I'm proud that Steph Curry gave the Sacramento Queens an ass whooping today. On fire, hitting timely clutch shots. Now, they did lost the lead a little bit. Okay, they definitely lost the lead, but it was a lot of foul calls that really went up against them. Malik Monk was doing a lot of offensive fouls, and the referee gave the Sacramento Queens that favor. Now, DeAaron Fox, you get this title of most clutch basketball player, right? Well, you could take that clutch award, that newly announced clutch award, shine it up pretty well, okay? Put some soap on it, put some cleaner on it, hang it up on your mantle, take it off your mantle, right? And after you take it off your mantle, you know what I want you to do? You know what I want you to do, DeAaron Fox? I want you to take that most clutch award, that brand new award. I want you to shove it right up your ass because that award means jack shit. It ain't gonna give you no damn championship, boy, because you're damn sure a coward because you duck spoke with the Los Angeles Lakers. You didn't want smoke with the Lakers, right? Now you're gonna get a taste of what it feels like to play up against an all-time great, the greatest shooter of all time. All right, the greatest shooter of all time, Steph Curry, and he's gonna show you what it's all about. And I hope you sit back home and watch Jeopardy. All right? That's what I hope when this series is over and the Warriors go on to playing the Los Angeles Lakers. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. No. So, damn all that Sacramento Queens nonsense. And I want to say this much. Steph Curry, if he wins a 5th championship this year, all right, captain of his own team, wins a 5th championship this year, he's going to be by far one of the best players of his generation, if not the best player, because he won the most. He beat them all. He ran through the gauntlet with a team that they built from the ground up. Okay? That you have to take your hat off to. Now, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with my camera. It seems to be acting up. But that's all right, because it still can't stop me from talking. And Sacramento Queens, you got a little problem on your hand. And that problem is Draymond Green. And let me tell you why. Because Draymond Green plays good against guys that don't play, that can't score outside the perimeter. Okay? Draymond Green can't guard guards, small forwards, none of stuff like that. But what he can guard is slow, what you call it, tall guys that play the 5 that mostly predominantly are white. Draymond Green does well against guys like that. Yeah, Donovan Mitchell ain't it because he running into my Knicks. That's why he ain't it. Send them damn queens home. Ain't no light the damn beam. Light that shit up and go home and take some damn L's. I hope the Warriors knock this team off in 6. They should have won game 1. You wanted the Warriors, you got them. You disrespected them. You thought because they were older that there'd be an easy win. But Steph Curry is the defending champion. He got the heart of a champion. And he ain't gonna lay down for some damn Sacramento Queens. Get the hell up out of here. That's one of the main reasons why I'm rooting for the Warriors to win. Plain and simple. Period. Jalen Brunson was cooking. Y'all keep sleeping on my Knicks. We got a chance to go to the conference finals. And if we go to the conference finals and we play against Milwaukee or Boston, and they're going at the pace that they're going, we could potentially push them to 7 games and probably win. Now, it's very rare for a team with a top 5 player, without a top 5 player or a top 10 player to win a championship. Teams mostly with top 5 players win championships. You don't believe it? Look at the gauntlet of teams that win championships. No, you can start from 2009, right? 2009, Kobe won it. Kobe was arguably a top 5 or the best player in the world. So teams with the top 5 usually the case. Okay? It's rare to see a team win a championship without no top 5 player. It is extremely rare. It's rare to see a team win a championship without a top 10 player. So they usually got to have a top 5 or a top 10. But mostly top 5 players win championships. From the Jordans to the Larry Birds to the Magic Johnsons to the Giannis Antetokounmpos to the Steph Currys to the LeBron James, Kevin Durant's. Damn near everybody that won the championship was a top 5 player. At least one of them had a top 5 player in your lineup. So top 5 players normally win championships. Now, it may be a little skewed this year because you got guys like, the Joker, who's arguably a top 15 if everybody's healthy. That boy a top 15 if everybody healthy. It is what it is. I don't know why my joint is messing up, but looks like I'm gonna have to get a new camera up in here. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Sacramento Queen tried to shut me up, but you can't shut me up. It is what it is. Right? It is what it is. And let me tell you this much. My Knicks, we got potential to be the 2004 Pistons. Only problem is we need that consistency. But we're arguably one of the deepest teams in the league because we got a lot of double-digit scores. And we got some good defense coached by Tom Thibodeau. So we're solid. In a half-court game, that's deadly. That's what it is. Send them Sacramento Queens home. What up, John?
Come on, man. What I tell y'all, man? Didn't I tell you that they're gonna even up the series, man?
Mm-hmm.
All this FR, they collude, and man, get out of here, man.
No, John. I didn't like the fact that the Sacramento. I said this from the beginning of the series. I didn't like the fact that they were capping, and they thought it would have been an easy win to play up against the Warriors. They were losing games on purpose or didn't want to win a game on purpose because they thought Lakers had been a more tougher out for them. I'm glad the fact that they got what they were asking for. You want to go up against
Well,
a 4-time champion? Here's what it's like.
well, it's this is a good challenge for the Warriors because You know, if the Warriors win this series, which I
Mm-hmm.
think they will, they're
So
not
do I.
gonna they're not gonna go up against another offensive juggernaut like that. They're not like after this series, you know,
Right.
you're not going up against another potent offense like this one because Sacramento has number one offense in the league.
Oh yeah. But you know what? I didn't like the fact that they were disrespecting the Warriors. You know, you put some respect on Steph Curry's name. That's one of the greatest shooters of all time. And he showed you
Man,
tonight.
man, he's more than just the greatest shooter, man. He's one of the greatest players to ever play this game.
Fact. Fact.
Because it's just crazy. Oh, like all Sacramento did was defend home court, and people were like Ryan off the Warriors. Like, so what?
Yeah, man. And you know what? I didn't like the fact, they had that young streak. They were a little too cocky. You're gonna have to go do some growing pains. The Warriors been do wars. They beat some of the best players of this generation. You better put some respect on their name.
Yeah,
They've
it's
been
just
they've been through just about every situation you can name. They've been through.
man, but Steph. But thank God that Harrison Barnes shot that shot.
Oh yeah,
It
no
just
question. But you know what?
it's just a reminder of why the Warriors let him go when KD was available.
Word. But you know what? I didn't like a lot of calls in this game. Monk Malik was doing a lot of offensive fouls. You charging towards the basket. That's an offensive foul, my man. You're pushing off, and the refs giving you them calls. So technically, even though the Warriors won by just a point, a win's a win. But technically, they really won by more if the referees didn't put the Kings to the line that much time.
Right.
No, because that was some bogus ass calls that they were doing. A lot of
Especially,
offensive fouls.
especially that last one on Steph when Steph clearly had his hands up against Malik Monk
Yeah, and
and
Malik
Malik
Monk throwing his
just
elbow into
oh yeah
Steph.
he just threw his elbow into Steph's chest and they called a foul on Steph. That's crazy.
That's some badass officiating, man. I don't know what the hell was going on. You trying to make the game entertaining or something? You didn't want it to be a double-digit loss because this game was going to become a double-digit loss. To
Yeah,
be honest.
it was gonna be a double digit loss.
So whatever, man. But I'm glad they got the win. I'm glad the vets got the win. You know, so I had a little stake in this because I'm an OG and I don't like to see OGs get respected too much. I mean, disrespected too much. You know,
True.
so let them young puppies go do the gauntlet. You're gonna have to take growing pains. This shit ain't easy. You ain't gonna become successful overnight. You better put some work in. You
Yeah.
know. So, and secondarily, John, you know what's up? My New York Knicks, baby.
Man, New York Knicks got a stranglehold on the Cavs, man. Listen. I know a lot of people blamed Rudy Gobert for
Right.
during his partnership with Donovan Mitchell with the when they were on the Jazz.
Mm-hmm.
But Donovan Mitchell is to blame too because he drops off in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like
Oh yeah.
he's to blame as well, and it's showing.
Oh yeah.
So it's kind of funny how both Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell, as soon as they part ways, they're both getting eliminated in the first round.
Hell yeah. That's ill, son. That I even thought about it like that. I
Yeah,
mean,
as soon as
that's crazy.
yeah, this is the first year they parted ways, and they're both getting eliminated in the first round from their respective teams.
Mm.
And they're one of the main culprits why their teams are losing in the playoffs.
Mm. Well, I'll tell you, I think they could pull off a win on the road. I think Golden State could do it. They're gonna have to pull off a win on the road, though. That is true. But I think they could do it.
Um,
If anybody could do it,
I think as long as they keep Draymond on the bench, they'll do it.
so yeah, man. And I think they could do it because they should have won game one. You
But
know,
I think Kevon Looney is the new
Well,
Draymond replacement.
well, I was in
yeah.
fact wrong. What's going on?
What's up, man?
Uh,
Now we before we get to the Warriors again, we cooking on my Knicks. G Money, I
Let's
think we could make it.
go.
Yeah, I think we could make it to the conference finals, boy.
It's very possible with the Heat potentially knocking out the Bucks.
And here's the nail biter. If we get Boston in the conference finals, they're having Atlanta Hawks problems right now, right?
Mhm.
There's no telling what could happen because we got the depth to hang with the Celtics.
Or
We
even
don't got the
Celtics.
superstars, but we got the depth.
Him with Celtics. And even then, the Celtics could struggle with the Hawks. So I think they'll beat Atlanta. But don't be surprised if the Hawks pull up the unthinkable and upset them. Who knows?
Yeah. You know, we got this is a great chance for us to head to the finals. It may, as crazy as it may sound, we got some of the top defense in the Eastern Conference.
It's possible.
All right.
Anything's possible in playoffs, yeah.
And we got multiple double-digit scores. You know, it's very rare for a team without a top 5 player or a top 10 player to make it to the finals. It almost never happens most of the time. But every now and then, once in a blue moon, you get a 2004 Pistons team, you know, that does win by committee. And that could be us.
That could be the Knicks. That could be the Knicks.
Yeah, defense, we're playmaking. Josh Hart was a bulldog. Jalen Brunson, what can you say about the Brunson burner? It's been up to 10. RJ Barrett at home has awoken in the playoffs. He's been a beast in the playoffs the last 2 games. Defense, playmaking. I mean, we finally get the Mike Breen bang. Finally. Also, another thing too, Isaiah Hartenstein has been big off the bench, rebounding, blocking shots, offensive tip-ins. I mean, Obi Toppin hit clutch threes, dunks, playing, diving for loose balls. I mean, even though Emmanuel Quigley's kind of been spotty in this series a little bit.
Town says Kings can't handle Thompson, Poole, and Curry. And then he says Fox can't do it by himself. I don't want to hear them excuses. The Kings got one of the best records in the league.
Sacramento blew this game. I gotta get.
I don't want to hear no excuses for no Sacramento Queens. Get out of here with that.
We can't make excuses.
No excuses.
The Warriors took this game and the Kings blew this game. I was wrong, John. I gotta give it up to you, John. I was wrong. Steph Curry showed you why he's a bad mother effer. 2, Draymond
Green, all-time great, by the way. Show that man respect.
Draymond Green was
Steph Curry, man.
Draymond Green was a beast on defense. Draymond Green was a beast on defense in this game. He even hit a 3 in this game and was making beautiful backdoor cuts. And Jordan Poole finally has made some big plays. He had the bad turnover at the end, but he made some big plays, slicing to the rim, hitting some clutch shots. Even Klay Thompson had some big clutch defensive plays. And
Octavia says Fox needs help.
Get out of here. No, Keegan Murray had 23 points. Keegan Murray helped him in this game.
When they were up 2 games to you wasn't saying Sacramento Kings need help.
Even Malik Monk had his moments in this game. Keegan Murray had 23. Did you watch the game?
Yo, John, you heard this? You know, if the Warriors win this series, they're gonna say DeAaron Fox don't get no help.
He had help,
right?
But bro, I'm watching it. But to me, Sacramento blew this game. Do you know there was 2 straight turnovers in the end of this game by Monk and Sabonis? I mean, come on. And also that last possession, right? Down by 1. And you gotta get the Warriors credit, great trapping on Fox throwing the double team. Why in the hell is Barnes shooting a free down by 1 at the left wing? Why?
And Barnes is wide open. He had a wide open lane.
Exactly. Go to the hoop, or take a mini.
Yeah, man.
If they just look, we don't know for sure if they score. We don't know for sure if they score. We go to the hoop, but who knows? Maybe you get a foul call. Who knows? Maybe you get a dunk or a layup. You might have won the game. Who knows?
That's why they were so quick to get rid of Harrison Barnes.
I was saying before the playoffs start, I was saying I was never a believer in the Kings anyway. No, I think I picked the Warriors to win the series. I've been saying this all year long.
And that's why they got rid of Harrison Barnes as soon as KD was available.
Because he ain't clutch. Sometimes he ain't clutch.
He ain't that dude, man. And then that's why Luka Doncic got rid of him as soon as he got him, he got rid of him.
But when Barnes took that free that you thought was going in, I did not.
Oh yeah. Well, he said when the Clippers are done, they could finally get out of the arena for good. Well, what they're going to Inglewood, they bringing they losing record of non-championships to Inglewood.
For real?
Yeah, they're building a new stadium in Inglewood.
Yeah, I think it's next year.
By the airport.
I think it's 2 years ago.
Yeah, it's I think 2025, something like that. It gets up.
Yeah.
I passed by it before. It's pretty big.
Man, I feel sorry for Steve Ballmer, man. He's a great owner, and he doesn't deserve these injury-prone superstars, man. Like he deserves, like Steve Ballmer deserves someone like a LeBron, like a Giannis,
right?
Like a Steph. Like he needs a durable superstar, man.
Hell yeah.
But it's not fair, man. Like when you got an owner like that that's willing to spend and do everything he can to make the team better, come on, man. It's just sad.
Man, right.
Yeah,
I feel
man.
bad for him. I feel bad for Steve Ballmer too. I mean, not just that. Even when Paul George acquired healthy, Paul George is a great player, but sometimes he lacks heart in big playoff games. Sometimes, man. Like what I mean by that is that he's inconsistent in big playoff games. Paul George. I mean, come on, man. This is their chance to go deep in the playoffs and maybe win a title. I don't know, man. We might have some 7-game series. Don't be surprised. Kings Warriors, I think, is going 7. Lakers Grizzlies, don't be surprised if it's going 7. Don't be surprised.
Yeah, I won't be surprised.
Oh yeah, man. But yeah, that's. I think Kawhi's knees are done, man. It's whatever.
Yeah, I think Kawhi need to retire, man.
That's over, man. That's done.
He needs to call it a career. It's done.
It should be. Well, he should be proud that at least he got to do something that a lot of superstars don't get to do. He was called the best player in the world, and he was able to win more than one championship. That's good enough for your legacy. It's better than nothing, you know. So it is what it is, you know. But be happy that you was able to put a banner up in Toronto. You got a chip up in San Antonio, Finals MVP. I mean, your career could have been a little much better, but it is what it is now.
Fast. I want to throw this out there too. Remember the Warriors were up 5 late in that game. Steph Curry did the Chris Webber call timeout when the Warriors had no timeouts.
Right.
Like they almost effed up that game at the end because Monk had a free throw, then Barnes missed a 3, gave an offensive rebound. Fox nailed a 3 at the top of the key. Then Curry missed a floater, and then we all know the last possession. I mean, man. Yeah.
G-Money, here's another thing about our Knicks. How many teams could afford to sit one of their best players down if he's not doing good and still win the ball game?
Not much.
Show you we got some depth. We got depth. You know, that's the only thing we have over a lot of teams is just depth because we still don't.
So Julius Randle is injured.
No, they sat him down because
he was playing terrible. He was
playing real bad. So the coach was like, you know what, sit down. I'm gonna let the other guys handle it, and we had enough depth to make up for it, you know. So a lot of teams can't do that, you know, because they're so reliant on that one superstar, you know, and Philly can't do that consistently, you know, without Embiid, you know, but we could do that consistently with our guys, you know. Speaking of Embiid, is he coming? I guess he's back. He's gonna be back by the time the next round goes, right?
Maybe, but we don't know. Doc Rivers says he's not even sure he's gonna be ready by the second round, by early second round, I should say.
So I guess James Harden just gotta do a carry job. Go back to Houston, James Harden.
Pretty much turn back the clock. Pretty much trying to put the Celtics or Hawks in the blender. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't get it, man. These guys just can't stay out. I like to see what their workout routine is because I know it's different from back in the day, and I don't think it's a lot of fitness exercises they're doing. I think they're just taking jump shots and that's it, you know, and just running a little bit of drills because that's a conditioning thing. If you keep getting hurt, that means your body is not used to a lot of these things. Like Kevin Durant got hurt during a practice, like an ankle twist.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is going on with these guys, man? I mean, like, we're in 2023. We're more advanced with just about everything medical, even with exercises. So what's the problem? You know what I'm saying? Why can't these guys stay on the court and play?
Yeah, man.
All right, what's up, y'all?
All right, guys, I gotta go real quick.
All right, John. All right, be easy, John.
All right.
All right, good win for Golden State, but can Golden State win in Sacramento? That's the question.
They can, but will they? We don't know. Can they? Of course they can, but will they? We don't know. We have to see.
If they don't win in Sacramento, they're gonna always have game one to say, "Hey, man, that's the game that we're supposed to take."
Yeah,
that was the game.
Man, shout out to the Knicks.
Yeah, that's right, boy. Shout out to the Knicks. Let it be known,
we're so deep.
I'm gonna say this: the Cavaliers are done. They're done.
Oh,
they're done in 6. I think Cavs win game 5, but Knicks win game 6.
Yeah.
Oh no, man, it's not looking too good for the Cavs.
No. I got
Knicks
winning the series. No. I got Knicks winning the series. I'm saying that Cavs will win Game 5 at home.
Yeah, they win one.
We'll see.
We'll
see.
Nah, they're gonna win Game 5. Nah, they're gonna win Game 5. I can tell they're gonna win Game 5 because you have to understand when you're up 3-1 going on the road, it's hard for a team to close out a team on the road. It's hard.
Yeah, to be honest, this Lakers Grizzlies team series is over. Lakers beating the Grizzlies in the 5 games.
6. I'm gonna say 6.
I don't know, man. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to beat the Lakers in 5, especially like Game 6 or Game 5 series. I don't know. The Grizzlies don't have the size to beat them.
Agreed. They don't have Clark and Adams, man. Yeah.
John Morant. He might not even gonna play tomorrow.
Here's a little difference. You got 2 top 10 players on your team with the Lakers. We don't got no top 10 players. So your depth is a little bit different from ours. But I'm talking about from start to ending. We got a full team. The Knicks got a better full team than the Lakers.
Yeah.
Lakers rely on a lot of star power. Ultimately, it's going to be in the fate of AD and LeBron James to take them to where they need to go.
Yeah.
So if one of those guys go down, it's a wrap.
Yep.
You need those 2 guys, but
we're
surviving just based off full team basketball.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We may be able to do it. We may be able to get there. Who knows?
Yeah. Possible. The way the path is, New York might go to the Eastern Conference Finals if Miami knocks off Milwaukee.
Yeah. But to be honest, bro,
it's going to be a little bit different beast for us because we're not playing against Donovan Mitchell's a good player, but he's not a top 10 player. So
he was shut down this game.
Yeah, but if we play against a top 10 player or a top 5 player, it's going to be a little bit different. We're going to have to be able to contain them a little bit differently.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can do that.
Because the Knicks, it's like the Knicks, they play. I don't know, they're probably playing that zone against the Cavs offense.
Yo, G-Money, who you think we got better chances of beating, the Bucks or the Celtics?
I don't know, to be honest.
It's a tough pick.
Because if I had to choose
Celtics,
you think we match up better with the Celtics?
Yeah, because Bucks have too much length.
Yeah, I mean, it's 50-50, but Boston can play defense though.
Yeah, so can Milwaukee too.
Yeah, plus, you might be right, G-Money. The Knicks could match up well against Boston because they beat them. But it's regular season. Let's see the Knicks can keep that same energy come playoff time.
That's true. But
like the Celtics, yes, Boston will most likely play on Philly. I already know Philly probably gonna get swept again by Boston.
No, Embiid, Philly out of here because they already got a disadvantage with Boston anyway. Boston,
Boston
gives Philly problems. So without Embiid, that's even more of a problem.
Yeah, it's like for me. I know I hate Boston, but Celtics got the Sixers number.
Yeah, they do. And history shows they got the 76ers number too. So they be playing back to that again. But there's no doubt about it. Boston is a better team, especially without Embiid. With Embiid, they stand a chance. Without Embiid, your chances are really low.
They have like a 1% chance on Embiid. Without Embiid, they have like a 1%.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If the Bucks lose tomorrow, this is a wrap.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying now, T. T said if he had to choose between AD and LeBron getting hurt, he rather ride with AD instead of LeBron James. Okay, I got you.
Hey, did you know when Draymond Green guarded the Kings, Sacramento went 5-15 as Draymond's the primary defender, and when Draymond guarded DeAaron Fox was 2 for 7.
Well, DeAndre, this is the thing about Draymond Green's defense. He can't guard perimeter players that could score, but Draymond Green can guard bigs that are slow-footed, and he could give them problems in the post. All right, so he's always had a reputation for playing against good bigs. All right, but
he also slowed down Fox in the second half too. Fox only went 2 for 7 in game 4 when Draymond guarded him.
Yeah, but he's usually not good at playing against perimeter players. He's better at bigger players, that are slow-footed. Now, I'm not talking about the superstar ones. I'm talking about the role-playing ones. He's good at that. But nevertheless, he was good in tonight's game, though. I give him his credit today. He got some good defensive stops. You know, he just need to score a little more, man. He be missing like wide open layups.
Yeah, the Warriors almost lost the game because of turnovers and because remember, Ted, did you see that one play when Curry called a timeout when the Warriors didn't have any when it was the free throw and possession for the Kings? Like when look, when Monk hit the free throw, Fox hit the free throw, both and won. Sacramento had chances to win this game, man. I mean, 2 turnovers late for Sacramento. I mean, Curry took over early fourth quarter. Look, the Kings fought. You got to give the Kings credit. But Sacramento lost that game because of turnovers, not quick to the ball. And also, I like Sabonis, but Sabonis has to be tough, man. 14 points, man, against a team that doesn't have rim protection. Come on, man. Like,
Octavius is right on this.
Back
in the day, every player played 82 games. Now you could barely get 50 games. Yeah, it's crazy.
And they didn't give Murray the ball in the second half. Murray barely got touches in the second half, man. He had 15 at halftime.
Yeah. What the problem is?
Touches.
You know the problem is this allows a lot of excuse making because you sit there and say, "Oh well, they would have won if this player was playing. Oh, that player was playing." Now that there's so much injuries, everybody left with excuses after you lose. You know.
So man,
what up, Shaq?
Yo, what's up? I think the Warriors did the right thing benching Draymond. He shipped him off the bench.
I ain't gonna lie with you. I think the Knicks did a good thing by benching Julius Randles.
Yeah,
because he was forcing shots,
like
taking bad shots. All top of that, I was like, come on, man, come on, Julius, you got drive.
Hey, Shaq,
terrible defense too because Mobley
I want to say this: how does it feel to have my Knicks better than your Chicago Bulls for one? How you like them apples?
We have 6 championships, so.
Yeah, okay. You had to kill it with that, man.
In the 90s, back in the 90s.
Okay, they went in the 70s.
Okay, see now you had to.
Anyone in this panel was alive when the Knicks won the championship.
Now you had to break my heart, man. You didn't have to go there, man. That one hurt.
I don't think anyone in this panel was alive when the Knicks won a championship.
I'm just talking about right now. How does it feel to at least have the? You can honestly say the Knicks are better than the Chicago Bulls.
I mean, if you guys don't win a championship, then it amounts to nothing. Then.
No, come on, Shot Time.
Come on, Shot. Don't do that to me, Shot.
Aren't the Clippers better than the Lakers?
Hell no, bro. We're winning. But hey, bro, the Clippers go home.
Hey, Brandon, what up, boy?
Come on, Shot Time. You can't be mad because the Bulls in the playoffs, man.
Yo, what it do, Brandon?
What's up, Brandon?
Good, peace. Salute.
What's up, man? You know, you went for the juggler with that one, Chi-Town. I mean, come on, man. You had to torment me with the pass.
He's just mad because the Bulls not in the playoffs.
So, hey, we got better chances of winning the title now. So,
Hey, look, P, man, y'all Knicks is scary, man. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, but you know what? We got to get tested by like a top 5 player or a top 10 player, or a very elite team. So we got to see what's up.
But I'm
gonna say this.
Right now, yeah,
Go ahead.
Right.
But I'm gonna say this: if the Knicks can keep it up, they could actually probably beat Boston.
Possibility. Every team has a chance against any team.
Yeah.
Well, we got the depth to hang with Boston, but
yeah,
I agree with G Money. I think I'm more afraid of the Bucks because they got too much size, especially when Giannis is playing.
And also, they have length too. They have length to Drew Holiday. They could throw on Jalen Brunson, Drew Holiday. They have shooting to it, Ingles, Crowder.
And I think Drew Holiday would give Bronson problems offensive. I mean,
defensive, and Holiday can score too when he wants to.
And plus, I'd rather see the Knicks play Miami than Milwaukee, to be honest.
Man, if Miami could do me that favor and knock off Milwaukee, I'd be happy.
Yeah.
But I don't know. If Giannis don't come back, this may go 7 games. Don't be surprised. Jimmy Butler ain't going to hold up. Jimmy Butler ain't no punk.
That's true. And Curtin Butler hurt his back too. Don't forget.
But I got a question. I'm gonna say, do you guys need some fun get swept tonight?
Yes, I think the Bulls are done. Yes, I think.
I from the start I said that team had no chance winning the series whatsoever. I didn't even want to see them in the playoffs.
Yeah. It might as well be the Suns and Nuggets second round.
But I didn't get the even series because Nuggets Jamal Murray has been popping off now.
And plus, I'm trying to say, can the Nuggets stop KD? That's the question.
Can who?
The Nuggets stop KD.
That's gonna be hard.
I don't know, but KD gonna have to wake up at some point.
Yeah,
Because
sooner
or later,
Russ
one of these series.
would play
Well, right
defense
now,
on him.
the way they're playing, I said it's similar to the 2011 Heat, where we don't really know whose team this is.
Yeah, but somebody's gonna have to take charge, and that guy is gonna have to be KD at some point.
Well,
Maybe he could
I
get
feel
away
like
with
Booker's
it.
ego's too high. He thinks Booker thinks it's his team.
Yeah, so if he hold on though, if he could let's say he cruises in the first round, because he don't have to do much to win without Kawhi and Paul George. He gets to that second round, he's gonna have to be KD of old a little bit. If he don't do that, they're gonna be in trouble with the Nuggets. He can't keep cruising, you know.
And I know, have you noticed if you watch the games, they're playing through Devin Booker, then they are KD barely even gets
That's
the ball.
true. That's
I know, that's what I'm saying. That's not winning basketball though.
That's true because Devin Booker is like more
your best
ball
player with the
dominant.
ball. But here's the question: is at this age, is KD really the better player right now?
No, I still think he is because we saw what he did with
yeah.
Brooklyn earlier this year. They were, they were the third seed before he got hurt.
Yeah. But like it's like he better get the ball because Devin Booker's is probably like more ball dominant than him.
Yeah, if Devin Booker is more dominant against the Denver Nuggets, they may lose that series.
Yeah.
If he's the best player on the floor for the Phoenix Suns, that's a problem against the Denver Nuggets.
And plus, I already have the Lakers play the Nuggets than the Suns, in my opinion. Man, I ain't gonna lie. I lucky wish my Lakers could got the AC. I lucky wish we played the Nuggets because we always beat them.
Who'd you wish to get to 8 seed?
My Lakers.
Oh, yeah, but then you gotta play the Suns in the second round.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind that.
Tayson says the Suns got no depth. But this is how they make up for their no depth. They're gonna have to heavily rely on those 4 guys that they have in this game.
Yeah,
you know, that's how you overcome it. You know, the Miami Heat didn't have that much depth in 2011, but they overcome it because they had so much star power. So,
well, they're in the East too.
2011 they lost in the finals.
no, I know that. I'm talking about to get to the finals. They still had.
But you look at the team they played. They played old Celtics, and then they played the Bulls, who really had no one.
And also played the Sixers too. They also played the Sixers in the first round.
Yeah,
the Bulls were solid though. The Bulls were solid. You know, what I mean, that was a solid.
No, yeah,
team.
but outside of Rose though, that even like I remember that time I told people Bulls weren't going to do anything because they had no other scoring option than Derrick Rose.
Facts. But
Nuggets have other threats.
You can heavily rely on star power to get you to the finals, but you know it may not necessarily win.
The Nuggets have other pieces outside of the Joker.
Yeah, and here's another thing: the Lakers got to the finals just based off star power with when they had who's those boys? Gary Payton and Karl Malone. You know they still had 2. So, you know, so you could.
But they still had their other pieces like Rick Fox.
Oh yeah, those were solid role plays. But I'm just making my case that
I think Derek Fisher was still on the team too.
You could still get to the finals with a lot of star power if you're top heavy. You know, you can still get there. If those 4 guys play out of their mind, they play like the stars that they are. That's going to be a hard outing to beat anyway. You know, if Chris Paul plays like Chris Paul of old, he gets his mojo back. Devin Booker plays like an all-star. Kevin Durant plays like the best player in the world. Then you got a borderline all-star in DeAndre Ayton. That should be enough to get to the finals. Now, would they win it? We don't know. But that should be enough. You know, all those role players got to do is average a couple triple singles and, you know, chip in points every now and then. They be all right and get a couple stops. You know, yeah, simple. You know, so they could get to the final, but they can't get there if Kevin Durant is not Kevin Durant. And right now, he's been riding the back of the bus. He's not even in front of the bus right now. So, you know, he's been riding Devin Booker's coattails, man. I mean, I don't think
it's fault. The coach is the one who's putting the ball in Devin Booker's hand. They're drawing up plays for Devin Booker.
Yeah, that is true. But Devin Booker is producing, so I guess they're not going away from it. So he's like almost unstoppable. The Clippers got no answer for him.
But if the Suns are going to win that series against the Nuggets, they have to play through Kevin Durant. Monty Williams have to give the ball to Kevin Durant.
Agreed. That's
like I said, I don't blame KD. I blame more of the coaching and the system of what they're running because they're not even playing through him. I don't even see him with the ball in his hand.
Yeah, bro, he goes minutes without touching the ball sometimes.
Yeah.
Yep. Like last game, I saw that. I'm like, what the hell?
You can't. You're gonna have to let KD get involved in the offense, bro.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: that Devin Booker want KD to run the offense. Maybe Devin Booker thinks it's his team.
Right. That could be a thing too. I mean,
Like,
how
how do you
your
know?
boy Chris Paul been showing up with the
Mhm.
mid-range jump shots,
His
boy.
mid-range, his fadeaway. After he was inconsistent in regular season, he's starting to turn up a little bit in the playoffs, though. And his defense is getting better a little bit, though.
Oh, yeah. Oh, see you later says the Nuggets beat the Suns in 6. Ooh, this should be fascinating, man. I can't wait to see that series go about. You know, that pretty much.
Well, I hope you get the Warriors and the Lakers in the next round because that would be an awesome series.
That would be.
Oh, yes, that would. That'd be a timeless dang because Steph Curry and LeBron played against each other so many times. I know LeBron wants to get back. You know,
not to mention the NBA is struggling with ratings. That's how people are going to watch that series.
Yes, they will. I mean, I think both of those series will be good. You know.
No, but
Brandon, man, what you got for your 76ers, Brandon? You quiet over there about the Philly. Now you worried now?
Man, listen, it's just the same old. You know how you hear a song on the radio? It's like, okay, I'm tired of hearing it.
Right.
I'm just tired of Embiid getting hurt. And you got to question when he's going to come back. Like, yeah, I'm hearing reports now per the Philadelphia article, newspaper, saying that he may not be back the next round, like games 1 and 2. So who knows about that?
Damn.
Like still, we gotta run through Harden. Listen, Harden's been playing his best basketball so far, in my opinion, but I don't trust him for the long haul. You know what I'm saying?
And bro, that's not Harden of old. No matter how you look at it, offensively, that's not Harden of old.
That's not. And I was telling people that I was telling this guy, I was trying to school this guy on YouTube. I'm like, listen, Harden, and I feel funny defending Harden, but I gotta call out how it is.
Right.
I'm a basketball head. He has involved in his game, but he has yet to proven he could take us to the promised land by himself.
Right.
So
I mean, you can make a case the second best player on the team, at least for scoring as well, is Tyrese Maxey.
Tyrese Maxey, yeah, we got Maxey, and then Tobias, he's iffy. He didn't have a bad game. I remember game 2, he didn't have a bad game, but
right.
Yeah,
but I mean, Harden is right now. He's a good distributor, good playmaker, but he has to be a good playmaker now because his offensive game is kind of faded. So he has to resort to doing something else now to increase his longevity to keep playing.
Right.
So
I don't know, man. It's been disappointing. That's why I said the East is wide open. That's why I said the Knicks come make a run because the East is so wide open. It's like the 3 top teams, Boston, you know, is getting.
No, I disagree. I think Celtics are. I've been saying all year, Celtics are the team of the East.
No, I'm not saying that. You didn't let me finish. I'm saying Boston is not looking invincible, but they're still good. However, Milwaukee got their problems and we got our problems. So the East is wide open as far as Boston is still could be the favorite, but you never know.
Yeah.
So,
and ain't Marcus Smart hurt?
I think so.
Yeah, but he's hurt, but he's playing right now. He's hurt, but he is playing today.
So he is playing, okay. Yeah.
And you never. I think the Celtics will. I picked them to win the championship, but you never know. The Hawks could knock off the Celtics.
Wait! I'm trying to figure out. Do the Celtics even play today?
Yeah, they're playing right now. They're up 3 on the Hawks. They're playing right now.
Man, they better win. They better win. I'm gonna laugh. If the Hawks beat the Celtics, I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
Oh, that's bad. Yeah, the Celtics have to. I think they're gonna win the game, but yeah, you don't want to go 6 games with the Hawks, man. And that's
because if it's 2-2, anything could happen. Because all Atlanta would need to do, if it's 2-2, anything can happen. Because all Atlanta would need to do is win Game 5 in Boston.
Yeah. Hey, where they play tonight?
They're playing right now. It's on TNT.
Yeah, I mean, where at? Is it home?
Yeah, it's in Atlanta. Yeah.
Yeah, it's in Atlanta. Yeah.
It is Atlanta. Yeah.
I think the Celtics should win the series.
I had no idea that game was on right now.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm talking. My Mets is playing right now against the Giants too. Let's go, Queens.
Oh.
Mm.
Man, this could be a great. Imagine if my Mets win a World Series. Did I get the Knicks win a World Series? I'll be there.
Happy. The Knicks win the NBA championship, man. The Knicks win
Knicks win a champ. But bro, that's
dude, stop it, Prince. They're not winning a championship.
When I saying it, bro,
hey, man.
Imagine. You say imagine.
Yeah, just imagine, man. Yo, Chi-Town, why you keep taking away my happiness today, man? Let me in fantasy world. Shit, man. But you never know, man. If that could happen, because Queens, the only professional team we got in Queens is the Mets. You know, I've been a diehard Mets fan since birth. So If I could get the Mets to win the championship, then I get my Knicks all blue and orange all over the world, baby.
Orange and blue skies, everybody. Orange and blue skies.
So you're not a Yankees guy?
Hell no. Never liked the Yankees. I'm from Queens, man. I mean,
Well, they got the most World Series.
Yeah. Forget them boys. I don't. For starters, you gotta understand something about New York. We stick together, but when we're all together, it's always who's the better borough. If anybody from the East Coast knows that, you know, it's Queens versus the Bronx, and Queens never liked it the Bronx, and vice versa. So, you know, you had the war, even with hip hop, MC Shan versus KRS-One, Yankees versus Mets. It's always Queens versus the Bronx. Yeah, so I mean, come on, man. I ain't from the Bronx, you know. No disrespect, but I'm a Queens cat. So, you know, always Mets. But what about? Aren't you a Cubs guy? You Chicago
No, White
Cubs?
Sox. White Sox.
What?
Yeah.
How did this came to be? What's the story behind this?
I've never rocked the Cubs. I was always a White Sox guy when they won the World Series in 05.
But every other team you like is based out of Chicago, correct?
Yeah, but I'm not really a hockey guy though.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I'm not a hockey guy, not that much neither. So,
Even though the Blackhawks won like a lot of championships the last few years.
Yo, what the hell is wrong with Delonte Murray? He looked like he always hurt, man. Why he's always holding on to his wrist?
You talk about DeJounte?
Yeah, Delonte Murray. Yeah. What the fuck?
That's how
Is
he
he
is.
hurt too?
No, he's not hurt. He's not hurt.
No, his body language says something different.
Now it's a 10-0 run by the Seas. Celtics up 8. Nice ball movement for the Celtics, though.
No, I don't. Yeah, G-Money. I think we have better chances of beating Boston than Milwaukee. I think I agree with you. If they're fully healthy, I'd rather play Boston.
But I don't know why you're sleeping on Boston. Boston, they just went to the NBA Finals.
Yeah, but Boston's very inconsistent a lot of times too.
I mean, a lot of teams are inconsistent.
They shy away from what they do best sometimes.
Didn't this dude just say the rest is going to win the World Series? Are you kidding me?
Yeah. So
I'm sorry, my guy. You know me. I hate Boston because White Sox is not winning the World Series.
Who?
Not the White Sox, the Red Sox.
Oh. I mean, Boston always wins. They're always in no matter what team it is. Bruins. All their teams are good.
I hate everything. I hate everything on Boston. You know me.
Oh yeah. You know, and I mean,
but Boston does have the best sports teams when you think about it.
I don't care.
The Celtics, the
Patriots have the
Patriots.
best sports team. I hate them.
I mean, they got a history of winning, yeah, but I don't think.
Yeah, Celtics, Patriots will have won.
Yeah.
The Bruins are probably going to win the World Series. I mean, not the World Series, the Stanley Cup.
Wait, I got a question. Is New England part of Boston or not?
Yeah, that's Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mass, Connecticut.
I was wondering.
New Hampshire, Vermont. It's all New England.
Well, who y'all got? Y'all, anybody here follow baseball good enough to say who you think is the best baseball player in the world?
Oh,
Yeah,
Ohtani,
you know
Ohtani.
me. I'm a Dodgers fan.
Wait, say that again, Shai. Who's the best player?
Ohtani, the Asian guy on LA,
Oh, okay.
on the Angels.
All right, man. See that baseball got a problem with American players getting put in the game now. Man. It seems to be coming overseas thing. You know, South America, Asia, they're starting to take baseball over. You know, the great American baseball play is kind of lacking now. You know, so it's not like it used to be.
Well, Ohtani, he broke the record. He broke the record for having the most, I think, strikeouts.
Oh, okay.
Something like that. Like I said, I'm a casual baseball fan, but I know this Ohtani guy. Everyone's always talking about him breaking records.
Okay, that's what's up. Brandon, what about you? You follow baseball?
I'm not gonna. I'm more of a casual. I follow more the postseason, if anything.
Yeah, Hepatitis C says the same thing. Ohtani.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
Yeah, I watch some baseball here and there, but I'm more of a postseason guy too.
Oh, okay. Are you agreeing, G-Money, that's the best baseball player in the world right now? That guy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I mean, I guess it's
T, what do you think? Or in the comments.
so yeah. But yeah, I mean, I follow mostly just my Mets. I don't really follow a lot of the other teams in the league. I would tune in baseball just to see the Mets play, but other than that, I don't really rock with the other teams too much. Because when growing up, all we had was Mets games on TV.
Well, for me, it's the play. I think baseball has a good postseason. Their postseason games are not as boring as the regular season games.
It's funny because a lot of people don't know. My first two sports that I fell in love with was boxing and baseball. I mean, I remember back in the day, I had baseball cards, all of that shit.
Same. Same. I
used to be.
And plus, speaking of boxing, I can't stop laughing at Ryan Garcia, man.
Yeah. Oh, man, Ryan Garcia got his ass whooped. He got humble. He was
talking
prior to
bro,
the fight.
basically, pulled Roberto Duran.
Yeah, he did. Man, Tank was busting that ass though.
Oh God.
Yeah, man. Tank was busting that ass.
Okay, you saw the fight last night?
Hell yeah. I went live stream for that.
Yeah, see, I missed it. I didn't know. That's what I was asking.
Yeah, man. That fight was popping. I mean, I'm telling y'all, man. Y'all got to get back into boxing, man.
No, I like Tank. Yeah, I just like Tank. I'm more of a fan of just a Tank than the sport of boxing itself now.
Yeah. Floyd was hugging Tank like he won a fight. Floyd was mad happy. I never seen him happy to see another guy win a fight before. Because he usually thinking about himself.
Well, that's the protege right there.
Yeah, man. But he was happy. He was like a father seeing his son win. So yeah, man, he was happy last night. What a good fight, though. Definitely was a good fight.
But Tank, his head
it might be a rematch though.
No. I want no rematch now. That's good enough. He got dropped twice. I don't want to see that again. That's enough. If it's not close, I don't want to see part two. Only time I want to see another fight if it's close and you think the other guy won. But if you don't think the other guy won, I don't want to see a rematch. No, that's one of the only reasons I want to see Mayweather and Pacquiao again. Because some people think Pacquiao actually won.
Yeah.
Now it's way too late, though. It's way too late now to see a rematch of that.
Yeah, I know.
If we saw a rematch, the rematch should have taken place a year after that.
Yeah, it should have. That is true.
But Pacquiao retired, though.
Yeah. Nah, but they should have got that rematch. They should have got that rematch quick. It should have been way more quicker.
Well, they should have fought back in 2010, 2011.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh well.
Word, man. And
that's another guy. Mike Trout. He's another good baseball player.
Oh yeah, I know Mike Trout. I know Mike Trout
on the Angels.
Yeah, I know.
It's like for me, all the good fights be the main events.
Yeah. And Houston won last year, right?
Yeah, the chin strolls.
Yeah, Houston won. I got a guy that
everyone calls them the Houston Cheaters.
I got a guy that I work with. He always come with Houston apparel. That boy loved the Houston. I mean, he's born and raised in Houston, but he loved his Houston squads, man.
Some people think that they should lose their World Series for cheating.
Yeah, it's baseball, man. Baseball always got conspiracies behind it, Do
you think Barry Bonds should go into Hall of Fame?
Yes, I think he should, because I think even before the steroid thing, he was on the way to be a Hall of Famer anyway. So I can't forget that. Even if he didn't have those claims, he still would have been a Hall of Famer anyway.
Right.
So,
which I don't get. The steroids don't compensate for your hand-eye coordination. You still gotta have hand-eye coordination to hit the ball. So I don't.
Yep. And steroids don't give you skill or talent.
Skill, exactly.
Never
understood that.
I mean, if anything, all it does is what? Just give you some stamina, right? Am I right?
Yeah, it gives you the muscle. It gives you the long for muscle memory and everything, and it gives you that bulk, but it doesn't. Yeah.
It wasn't gonna pull away.
So, Tay, what you got? The little ones in the background?
Hey.
Yeah, but I gotta go.
All right, man.
All right, man.
Tay got to deal with the youngins right now.
Yeah.
Hey, Prince, do you ever watch any hockey or no?
Nah, I don't do hockey, bro.
You've never watched any game casually?
People always told me, because I talked to a lot of people about
casually, even World Series playoffs, stuff like that.
I mean, no, I'll watch a baseball playoff series and all that, but hockey, absolutely no. I haven't. I don't even show the slight interest in hockey. So.
The only time I got interested was when the Blackhawks, they won a bunch of championships in the 2010s.
Okay.
That's probably the only time.
Yeah.
But here and there, I'll watch like playoff series. Because right now, I was watching it. There's like a huge fight going on right now.
Bro, it would have to take me a lot to be into hockey. I mean, it got to be a big star for starters, a guy that does captivate the whole world, that just gets my attention. And I don't know, man. It will take a lot. I mean, at this point, I don't think I ever see.
No, like I said, I only watched like a couple playoff series, and then I'll watch the Stanley Cup final. That's about it.
All right, I hear you, man.
But then for same with baseball too. Baseball, I don't regular season's so boring, man. Like I can't watch 100 games.
Oh yeah, it's too much. It's too much games. I just
only
like
watch even for baseball too. I'm a casual for that. I watch the playoffs but this Ohtani guy, he's getting a lot of comparisons to Babe Ruth.
Oh, okay. I mess with that. I mess with that. You know, I like baseball in the postseason. The postseason for baseball is fun. It's just the regular season so damn long. It's more annoying than the basketball.
Do you remember the Cubs Indians World Series? Did you watch that?
Yeah, I watched that.
Yeah. I'm not a Cubs fan, but I'm not gonna lie, that was probably the best World Series I ever watched.
Yeah. I wonder why.
No, but that was they came back 3-1. The game 7 when it came down to the final wire. I mean,
yeah, it was definitely fun to watch, man.
Yeah,
I mean, baseball could be fun. Baseball is always fun in the playoffs because you know the games matters is more important. But the regular season just seems so pointless for a lot, man.
Yeah.
It's like 162 games.
Yeah.
Yo, who plays that much?
What, do you watch the All-Star game for MLB?
Hell no, I don't watch that neither.
No, they have a good All-Star game.
I don't watch none of that regular season stuff too much. I may tune in every now and then just to see the Mets. Like I just tuned in to watch the Mets play San Francisco just about a couple minutes ago, but then I changed it.
Hey, I'm gonna head up on here. I got.
Right. I'm about to head up out of here too, man. I'm about to close it out. But yeah, man. But yeah, Brandon. Good luck to your Philly, man.
Yep, man. Listen, hey. Like I said I'm giving up on them, but I will always be a fan. But it's just looking grim right now.
Yeah, man. It's just the whole injury thing. Gilbert Arenas say today players don't work out that much. I believe him.
I believe him too. And you know what it is too? And it's the load management. They don't work out as much. The load management is what's keeping their, what's it is keeping their muscles relaxed. Muscles, the way the game of basketball is played, your muscles have to be contracting. So just think about it. It's like if you leave a car, we're from the East Coast.
Right.
You leave your car out in the winter and you don't start it, you don't turn it over, the battery's gonna die. That's how your muscles are. You gotta keep those muscles churning. And that's why they're not working out or they're not doing their fitness regimens right and they're setting out during game time. So it's just all bad.
Same thing. I'm gonna put up the clip where he talking about it because he said that they only shoot the ball a couple times, then they go away to play like Call of Duty and stuff like that.
Right.
I really believe that these young cats don't do no workout regimens, man. They probably eating food they're not supposed to be eating. Exactly. You know, I know for a fact that they're gamers. I don't know why you playing video games when you should be in the gym most of the time. You know, like what's going on?
Like I said, different era, man. And like I said, I want to embrace this era, but they're proving time and time again they don't represent what a pro athlete should represent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look, I can't tell a man how to run his life. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't tell you how to do your job. You wouldn't tell me how to do my job. At the same time, if your job is hindering you, then what the hell? You got to change up the game plan here.
Hell yeah. And you could hear stories. One of the stories from the guy in your pick, Allen Iverson. He said Kobe picked him up one time, took him to a restaurant, right? They chopped it up, they ate. And Allen Iverson was like, yo, I'm no offense on Allen Iverson. You know, I know he worked hard and all that. But he on this particular night, he was like, yo, Kobe, I'm going to the club. Where you going? And Kobe told him, I'm going to the gym.
To the gym, yep. I remember that story. Yep.
And that just shows you the work ethic Kobe Bryant had over a lot of people. I mean, you can hear the stories of people telling you like, yo, man, I came into the gym. Kobe was working hours before me. And I asked him, bro, why are you working out so many hours before me? And this player said Kobe told him, I just want to let you know, no matter how hard you work, I'm willing to work even more harder. That's crazy, bro.
And mind you, this nigga was 17, 18 at the time.
Yes. And he wanted all the smoke.
Oh my God, that was crazy. Yup. When AI told that story, I'm like, yup, Kobe was different.
He was different, bro. I mean, and a lot of guys just don't have that work ethic. They think because they got natural talent and they're young that they could just eat at McDonald's. It's just going to work their way off. That's why their careers go down faster because they haven't been working out to keep that stamina going. You know,
right?
Like only guy that even though I criticize him sometimes, I honor the fact and respect the fact that he kept his body in shape all these years. That's LeBron James.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's one thing I can't take. Even with these allegations about the whole PEDs,
Right.
chance some and everything. Despite all that, LeBron, he lived up. First of all, he's did what every man's supposed to do. He like I say he lived to the hype. First of all, as an athlete, but as a
Right.
man, he did it. He just did his job as far as conditioning. That's one thing I can give LeBron.
Yeah, bro. I would see him I seen videos of him always in the gym working out, lifting
Yep.
weights. I
Yep.
mean, he about that life, but a lot of these guys
Yeah.
don't.
Right.
You know,
And that's
it
the
is what it
problem.
is, though.
Yeah, it's what it is. And it's like because I'm in the fitness and nutrition and everything. So
Right.
one thing about unlike football players, you don't have to build bulk. You can like say if you want to be on like down in the low post or something, like if you're like
Right.
a power forward or center, then a little bulk here and there will work. But if you're just a wingman or a perimeter player, you don't need all that bulk on you. You just
Right.
need to work your kinetic chain, meaning work your core and work your legs and work your conditioning. That's all you need.
Hell yeah.
But I think with these workouts, they're just to me these workouts that they're over analyzing. They're over to me. They're overdoing it. Or they're
Yeah.
not doing it. It's either they're overdoing it or the players are not doing what the right workouts. Like I said, they're going out and playing video games.
Yeah, because you know what? Today's league so reliant on 3-point shooting. They figure, hey, I don't have to do all this other stuff.
Exactly. That's what
All
it
I'm gonna
is.
do is just shoot threes most of the time anyway.
Yeah. So it's
So,
it's a lot of bad stuff happening. That's why I
Yeah.
truly believe this. Before I go, I truly believe this is why Derrick Rose got hurt. First of all, his play was herky jerky. He was so quick.
Right.
Like I never like besides him, maybe AI and Kevin Johnson, I never seen
Yeah.
somebody that shifty before. But with
Yeah.
Derrick Rose, he added all that. See, unlike Kevin Johnson and AI, they were like a $160, $170. He was
Yeah.
$190 pulling that muscle.
Yeah.
Plus the shoes didn't help. So it's just like you combine all that, you just have a hurt person all the time.
Hell
I think
yeah.
that's what it is. I think that's what it was too. It's the workouts now, and it's the lack of just not the way the game's played. It's, everybody wanna
Yeah.
play
But man, AI was a warrior though. That dude played 10 years flat. All right. Injuries, do everything, and didn't cry about it. Just went up.
Nope.
Just played ball.
There was a story I remember. It came out years ago. Everybody just now catching up to it, but years ago, they said the training staff had to hide his jersey on the road games to keep him from playing. I'm like, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But
Hell yeah,
it is
man.
what it is. It is what it is, like you said.
Yo, B, thanks for showing up. Hold it down in Connecticut, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
All
right.
You already know, brother. All
All right, peace. And shout out to T. Shout out to See You Later. Y'all shopping it out with that that baseball talk. I try to give my 2 cents on it, but man, I'm a casual when it comes to baseball. I used to be a little more hardcore back in the day, but not no more. Like I said, baseball was my first love. It's actually funny because baseball was a lot of people's first love. You know what I mean? My wife's probably her first sport that she started playing was probably baseball. Then it lead to the other sports like boxing and stuff like that. Basketball came like third place. Wasn't into basketball as much. I came more into basketball because my neighborhood I grew up in was predominantly a lot of people love playing basketball. We had a court right in the middle of the projects. So all they did was just play basketball. So in order for me to fit into that crowd, I had to play basketball. And I got good at it. I'd be there for hours when it's snowing, raining, shooting with a raincoat on, shooting, nonstop, Well, those was the days, but I had energy for days, man. But, I can't even do that no more, I still work out, but not as much, Friday's from LA. Correction is there. Free agent. Yeah, reckless eyeballing. All right, man. Are you trying to pass by? No. Oh, go ahead, do your thing, because I'm about to get up out of here. But yeah, man, I'm about to be out. If y'all still having a conversation, I think even if I'm off, y'all still can have this conversation. So y'all can still do y'all thing. Yo, see you later. Don't sleep on my Knicks. We may get there, brother. We may get there. We may get to that promised land of the NBA Finals. So that's shit. I'm extremely happy today, man. And I'll be even more happy to see my Mets get a win. You know, it's orange and blue everywhere, baby. Orange and blue. We coming back. So